Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Marley here, and today I'm bringing you a little bit more Cobalt commentary. And this is my best game so far. It is a game where I get a score of over 5,000. I'll let you guys wait to see what the final score is, but it's a pretty decent score. And I'm now at a point in time where I can get this score probably once every 2 games. One game I'll probably fail around 500 points or something, and then the next game I'll get a score like this, and that's because basically I skipped the first bit because it's kind of a long drawn out process and you don't really want to watch the first 2,000 points every time. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is, well, this is going to be how to get this score. Okay, I'm going to name it something like epic, how to get an epic score in Cobalt or whatever. But basically, what I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that personally work for me. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the guns. I like to start off with the Matter prototype, right? And then I buy 2 packs of ammo for it, and that'll last me to get, that'll last me for a while. Then the next thing I'll go to is the Matter Assault, because that gun is beastly, and that'll last you right up to the point where you can afford the Matter Assault. What did I say? There's the Matter Army, whatever it is, and then the Matter Assault. That's the way I go with guns, because the Matter Assault is pretty much the best gun in the game, and it just rapes face. And plus, ammo is carried throughout, so you never have to worry about spending money on ammo you're not going to use. I'm sorry, the game's paused here for a bit. When I play these games, I usually have I'm like watching a YouTube video at the same time or something, because it's kind of a long process and I get kind of bored sometimes, so I just sort of chill, hang out, and watch videos at the same time. But yeah, so that's the gun way I go. The other way that you can kind of go that's also quite good way is the revolver round, which is it's the Slugger. I usually go with the Slugger Cobra, then the Slugger. Then I think I go Slugger Cobra, then probably get the Slugger Revolution, or Slugger the big. I think it's maybe Slugger Assault or something, but it's this beastly chain gun type thing. They're another way to go. I personally prefer the Matter guns just because I feel they deal with the later enemies a little bit quicker and a little bit better. I'm sorry about if the game pauses here and there, it's just because I'm sorting stuff out while I was doing it. Other than that, then the other thing I want to talk about is the shield belt. Like, I personally, I get my Matter prototype, and then my next goal is to get that shield. And I'll be very, very defensive and very precautious until I have it, because I don't feel safe without the shield, Like, without that shield, I'm pretty much going to get one-hitted by a lot of stuff, especially like red ninjas and stuff. Once you start getting them, if you haven't got a shield, there's a good chance you'll lose in a fight against more than one. Here, I was just testing out this conch thing, or cronk thing, whatever it is. It's beastly. It's kind of like a grenade where you throw it, and then it does an area of effect damage for a little while, and you'll see me use it later on to take out some of the bigger robots, and it's pretty beastly against them if you use it right. I didn't quite get it perfect, but it can be pretty decent. Next thing I want to talk about is later on in the game, little runs. So basically the way I play is I'll hide back in base, I'll cash in all my money I can, make sure I have enough ammo for a next run, make sure I've got all the shields and stuff, and then I'll pop out, I'll take on some enemies out there, I'll retreat as soon as I'm hit by a flashbang or something, or my shields are down, or there's too many of them coming, or I'm wounded, or anything like that. I'm immediately back to my base, I'll lock the door, I'll get in, and the one thing I want to do is I'm very, very, very precautious when I play, and that's just something I do. Being precautious is, I don't know, it feels right to me. Like, you don't have to go out and rush all the time and go crazy out there doing crazy flippy rolls, amazing, awesome stunts in this game. Some people can. I'm not very good at that personally, so I tend to stick what I'm best at. Next thing is taking on enemies. You can't usually take out a big robot in one fight, but what you can do is get a load of damage on them. Once your shield's been hit and it's starting to power down, get out, get back to your base, and you can take them out again. See here, look, I do a good bit of damage to him, my shield starts getting hit, chuck a few more shots on him, run away, and get it done, And later on in the game, money is definitely not an issue, you've got cash for days, man. Like, you will not run out of money, so don't even worry about ever not having enough money. That's never going to be the issue. Here, that's a nice little trap you can get going. You can pretty much just lean over the edge and lay into them. There's not a lot they can do about it. I've been killed once or twice being stupid, but see that there, like, I know when to retreat. I see like 2 or 3 of them coming, and I'm like, I ain't going to be able to take all them on at one time, so I run away, I retreat, and it works a lot better for me, That's pretty much what I do, like, I like being in the safety of my own home. When I'm in the base, no one can get in, no one can hit me, and then that's a good thing. It keeps you safe. It's a solid place to be for an offense. It's what makes this map. It's called Survival House. I'm pretty sure this is the map where the high scores are going to be made. Like, mine is nowhere near a high score. There's the cronk. If I'd used that properly, that thing is beastly. That thing does damage, man. Other than that, actually, the spike bombs are really good as well. I found spike bombs are pretty beast also. I see there, even in my own home, without my shield, I'm still being very precautious, you know, hiding back, making sure it's okay. But as I was saying before, yeah, I think this map's going to be where all the high scores are made, because it's kind of built for that. So yeah, money isn't an issue. I like to go with that kind of gun build. I feel that's a good gun build. And early on in the game, I pretty much I get down. The first thing I do in the game is I'll get in, I'll run down there with my map prototype, I'll take out the first wave of enemies, pick up what money I can off them, go back and take out the bird. The bird, I've actually died on the bird quite a lot of times. And the thing is, because I die on the bird because bullets deflect off the front of it if you're using the matter weapon early on. And that'll hit you and that'll fuck your shit up. So you want to be careful when doing the bird. It's just a little thing. These guys with the shield, basically the idea is lay bullets into them until their shield's gone. Once their shield's gone, wait for them to not roll. So basically, this works with ninjas as well, because they roll a lot and that deflects your bullets. That can be very dangerous in a situation like that. So what you want to do is wait till they're nearly done with one roll, shoot the bullet at them, and then it'll hit them before they can start rolling again. And that's kind of how I'll deal with the situation. Now here I'm sort of thinking all the enemies will stop, so I go down there, I take a hit, and even though there's not much enemies, I'm rolling back, just because it's better to be defensive than to go nuts out and start just, you know, because you will die. It's very easy to die. I mean, like, maybe that's just me because I suck, but I guess this is kind of beginner tips, you know, for that. Like, this is by no means for the esteemed good Cobalt players. I see, like, there he was rolling, so there was not much I could do, but here, wait till he stops rolling, his shit gets fucked up, because that's how it goes, you know. Another thing, never miss out on money, but don't be over sort of extensive to get it. You don't have to run out there to get the money, you know, it's not all that important all the time. So like, there's probably like loads of cash down here, and I don't think I go down to get it just because it's safer not to, you know. As for the beavers I don't feel that much of a challenge. Are they beavers? I think they're beavers, but they're pretty fucking awesome, even though they don't prove a whole massive amount of challenge. They're I find them quite a nice enemy to take out. You just got to stay away from them and you'll be fine. Keep at a distance and it's all goes good. The situations where I get fucked up the most are where I get hit by like a gyro jet gun or something like a oh, I do run down here actually, yeah, because see what's happened is I know it's safe because most of the enemies have already gone, so I run down here, pick up all this loot, and I was giggling to myself. I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing, so much loot and stuff, and it was pretty sweet. Then I die somewhere around here. Here's the bird. The bird is always a nice kill if you can get it, because he never fails to drop a decent amount of loot. Like, I mean, sometimes he won't, but he's pretty decent for loot, man. That bird is pretty fucking sweet. And here, I think this is getting close to the end, because like, you know, stuff like that, situations like that, there's no way I'm taking both of them on without my shield. I'm just not going to win that fight. You know, that's not a fight for me. So basically, the main things you want to take from this video is, I personally think it should go half decent gun at the beginning, then shield, then improved gun, and then buy the shield upgrades. Actually, once you get later on, you're starting in the money. Shield upgrades make a difference. They basically make it recharge quicker and deflect slightly more bullets for the most part, and that is very useful. That is very, very useful. And see, like, here I've got 1,800 volts. There's nothing you can't buy, and this is actually my high score, the 5,712. I think that's a pretty decent score to be able to get to. It's not amazing and like overly professional and awesome and stuff, but it's pretty cool. Like, I feel like I am using the sort of overpowered gun setup. Like, there's nothing creative about the way I play, but I'd like to do that at some point. I guess I'll probably start like messing around, making like trying out stupid stuff. Oh, this is how I die. This is really stupid. Look, there's that bomb, and I'm thinking, you know what, that bomb's not gonna get me over here. Boom! Fucks up the whole area, man. So there's another tip. Watch out for bombs. Anyway, this has been Marley. I hope you enjoyed this quick tips and tricks and stuff video. And thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. It's always appreciated. And yeah, subscribe for more Cobalt, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.